What up, everybody? This is Matt with Survivalist 2012. It's been a while since I made a video, and with it being December, what I do is I revamp my water supply for my family. And I thought I'd just go over it with you guys. What I do is I revamp it every 6 months. So I pour the water out, put new water in every 6 months. I do it in June, and I do it in December. So it's the end of December now, and I'm pouring out all the old water and putting new water in, and then I'm making it safe by adding just a couple drops of clorox bleach. Now what you want to do is you want to use the unscented clorox bleach, and the supplies you need to have is going to be a little cup just to put the clorox in, and some sort of dropper. I use like an old syringe dropper that we got. I think we got it from the vet when our dog had puppies. We had to basically we had to feed them through those. But anyways, I'm going to be doing it in milk jugs. But you guys can see these are not milk jugs. These are distilled water jugs. I use distilled water jugs because we use abundance of these in our house. I have a saltwater fish tank, and it requires reverse osmosis water. So we usually get about 4 of these a week just for top-offs in the saltwater tank. So I have a crazy amount of these jugs just lying around. Now you can use milk jugs. Make sure you clean them well. Warm soapy water. You can even sanitize them by putting a little bit of Clorox bleach with hot water. Shake them around. Completely clean them out. I wouldn't recommend using milk jugs, but if that's what you got, you can clean them. You can always clean them. So, but this is what I use, is distilled water jugs. So basically what we do is we'll take just regular tap water, fill up the water jug all the way to the top, and what I do is you're supposed to add, I think it's 1/8 of a teaspoon of Clorox bleach per every gallon, or it's 0.625 milliliters every gallon, or you could break it down and add 8 to 10 drops of Clorox bleach. So what I'll do is I'll fill this little syringe up to about 0.6. So about 0.6. It calls for 0.625. 0.6 is plenty. And all I do is add it in there. Put the cap on, and you're good to go for 6 months. Now I know you guys are thinking, hell, that's a major waste of water. Actually, it's not. The only time I'm wasting water is in the month of December. In June, when I revamp all this water again, what I do is I have a cap with a bunch of holes drilled in the top, and I water my garden with it. So I'm only wasting actual water in the month of December. Now, a lot of you guys probably know it's hard to stack these on top of one another. So what I do is I keep all these in a closet, and something that I do is I just get a thick piece of cardboard here, put it on top like that, so I can continue stacking on top of one another. Makes it a lot easier. Another thing I wanted to discuss with you guys, so you guys can see that, is these are biodegradable, and I have tested that. I use these twice. Use these, I filled them up. This will be my second time this year filling them up, so in June I'll revamp all of the gallon jugs. Reason I say they're biodegradable is because when my daughter was born, we used nursery water. I don't know if you guys ever seen that before, but they sell it at Walmart and Kroger's and everything like that. It's kind of like drinking water, but for babies. It's got, I don't know, fluoride, extra fluoride in it. I'm not too sure. But I had a gallon of that left over, and 4 years went by. Did not use it, did not touch it. And the gallon of this jug started to deteriorate. So after about 4 years, I mean, it just broke down. Emptied all the water in the garage. Also, I use these to store just vegetable oil after we get done using the fryer or whatnot. And it broke down within about 2 years. So I do know that these are biodegradable, and you guys don't want to use these forever. So try and save up as many as you can and only use them twice. So I just thought I'd go over that with you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. Till then, this is Matt with Survivalist 2012. Peace.